Hi everybody, or howdy folks, it's Clarissa with Trips and Trots. So we are back from Florida and we've been back for a few weeks now. Well, almost 2 weeks I'd say. And I've been getting some runs in. We did a fantastic job at the half marathon and I wish I could have gotten more footage, but unfortunately I was put in the last corral and it made me nervous because I am a slower runner. Even though I thought I'd be able to maintain a faster pace than a 16, I like to be able to take it all in, and I was going to show you more of the race, but with me being in the back of the pack, I was stressed out about it. So I just went out there and I got her done. So I did like a little 2-minute video of us getting there to the finish line, the starting line and to the finish line and everything. So, but we had a fantastic experience and I ran my fastest Disney race pace-wise. So I was pretty proud of that. And I think, again, it was because I was put in the last corral. So I don't know what to expect for marathon week, where I'll be placed. I was hoping that I wasn't going to be put in the back of the pack, but now, since they put me in the back of the pack, and this was the first time that they ever put me in the last corral, which I knew that it would be a possibility, but since they've never put me in the back before, I just wasn't expecting it. So I was a little bit sad, to say the least, and worried that, the balloon ladies might catch me, but I was completely fine. I have my 18-mile run today. Michael already went out and I'm procrastinating, and that's because I love to make crock pot meals whenever we're home on the weekends. And so I'm trying this new recipe that I used a recipe from the internet and then I improvised. So what I have is chicken breasts and chicken thighs in the crock pot, along with one large yam, a red onion and a sweet onion, a bunch of spices, chickpeas, spinach. Did I already say spinach? Cilantro, black beans, just a bunch of different stuff in it. And so I just put that on for us after our long run today, which I'm supposed to get 18 in. And I hope to be able to vlog that today and see how my performance is. Unfortunately, I found out that I'm having blood pressure issues, which I was not happy with because I thought that I was feeling pretty good and healthy. And my VO2 max has been on the uptick. So I've been, really excited that that's happening because it was pretty low there for a while. I'm middle-aged, so as you get older, your VO2 max level does start to deplete over time. So obviously it's going to be lower than what it was whenever I was like in my mid-20s and 30s. But anyway, I'm dealing with this blood pressure thing. I was put on a medication, and I've been, feeling some aches and pains with my joints, not on the bottom, but on the top. So I'm dealing with that too. I've been having some elbow and shoulder issues. I don't know if it's stress related. I don't know if the blood pressure is stress related, but I'm just trying to figure everything out and doing the best that I can. So I'm going to get ready for my 18 miler today. And my last long run was the half marathon that we did about 2 weeks ago on October 26th. So that is the plan for today. And I plan on taking you along with me. And yep, that's the back of my sink and my little flowers in the window there. And it's a little messy because I just got done cleaning up from doing the crock pot recipe that I have on now and should be ready around 5, maybe 6 o'clock tonight for dinner. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, so I just took my first gel. I'm at a little over 5 miles and I take Huma gels. I upgraded to the new watch. The Apple Ultra 3, because I was worried that my watch would end up dying before I end my marathon, and I didn't want that to happen. So I could have got the 2, but I decided when you're only saving like a quarter of what you'd pay for the brand new watch, you might as well just go ahead and go big or go home. So I feel great. And I'm between a quarter and a third of the way there. I'm going to check back with you again at the halfway point after I take my next gel. My next gel will be at mile 9, and I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm not at the halfway point yet. I am almost at 8.5, but I'm feeling that my body wants to take my gel sooner than later. So I thought I'd just go ahead and stop here. Also, I'm using my carbon plated shoes, and this is the longest that I've ran. These are my New Balance Elites. I know the full name, I just can't think of it right now, but I'm almost to the halfway point. I'm gonna take my gel, and because I haven't ran this long of a distance in them, and I think because I use stability shoes, I'm lacking the strength to maintain, and I'm afraid I'm going to injure myself. So I'm going to switch out my shoes real quick whenever I go to my change station, as I call it, because I'll switch out my water bottles and everything. I'm faithfully drinking 3 swigs of water every 2 miles. It's a very mild day. It's actually gorgeous out. I'm feeling pretty good. Now, once I get to like mile 13 and I still have 5 more to go, we'll check back then. And I think that's when I'll check back with you again. So see you soon again. Okay, I am at mile 12.3. So at mile 12, I took my 3rd gel. And after my 3rd gel, I took my water, because again, I take it at every 2 miles. I did, whenever I went to switch out my water bottles, I did change into my Guide 18s, which I call my Steady Betties, because I was feeling the fatigue in my ankles, because I run long distance in stability shoes, so therefore I could tell that I was going to end up hurting myself. So I switched them out real quick whenever I was changing my water bottles, which I paused my watch for that. So, but that's okay, because it's all about getting the miles in. And my last mile, I still was below a 15-minute mile pace. Now, I'm not going to say they're all like that whenever I hit elevation. And fairly certain that my Guide 18s are heavier than my New Balance, I always get this wrong, guys. Fuel Cell Super Comp Elites. That's the big name, but I'll just call them my New Balance Elite carbon plated shoes. So I got 9 miles in them, and my thoughts are that I'll continue to increase the distance to see if my ankles adjust to not being in the supportive stability shoes like I'm so used to, like 860s that I wear with New Balance. Okay, so let's see. I think I told you that I got my new watch. One thing I don't like about this new watch is that every time it gives me an update on my Ultra watch, it stops my video. And I'm sure it's something in my settings that I can adjust, but it's very annoying. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of edits in this. And this is my first lengthy walk break that I am taking, talking to you guys right now. Let's see. I will take my last gel around mile 15. And I also brought some Lifesaver gummies with me to support me for the last mile if I feel like that I need them. If I don't need them, I won't use them. But I feel good. It's a nice, cool day. So perfect weather to be out there getting a long run in. And I'll check back with you around mile 15. See you soon. All right, I am at mile 15.2. I took my last gel and I have less than 3 miles to go. So I think I'm going to make this happen. And I might get home right before dark. So let's see, right now it says my average pace is 15:19, and I'll take that. That's great. Anything under 16 so I don't get swept is what I'm looking for. And even if I do some walking, but I haven't really been walking too much. Only whenever I've been vlogging, and whenever I take my gels, I like to just take a little walk, a little breather break whenever I do that. So I'll see you at the house, and then we'll figure out how my stew turned out. See you soon. Well, I'm done, and 18 miles are complete. So now I'm gonna show you the stew that I made. All right, this is it. This is the chickpea. I have black beans in there, cumin, a little bit of hot sauce, yams, cilantro, spinach, and that's what's for dinner tonight, guys. I just throw it all together, put some chicken broth in there, 32 ounces, and I didn't actually use chicken broth. I used bouillon cubes in water. All right, hope everyone has a great weekend. Bye.
And now I believe your future is just about ready. Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future.
Oh man,
Never gets you. Why is that?
The city
I'm not real.
place to work. It's really what you want. Outfitted with mobile networking and the latest digital tools to turn your dreams into reality. Comes equipped with a computer. Comes to purchase a custom-made outfit, even if it's for today. Need to be somewhere? No problem. Just pack up a